Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू।
नहमदुहु व नसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बाद फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम रब्बि शरह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली. Today inshallah we're going to start with the next lesson. Yesterday what we have learned? Kalima. What is kalima? Any word? Which word? Meaningful words. Now we divided in three categories. Kalima was divided in three categories. Which categories?
فاعل and harf.
What was harf?
Harf is the
Harf was particle, right?
Yeah.
So what was particle? Can you explain definition?
Yeah, it is useless without
It is a word that make no sense unless another word comes after it. So can you give me any example? Like yesterday, like I told you, you're going somewhere in the taxi or somewhere, and they ask from you that where you want to go, like at. Good. Now tell me about fa'il.
fa'il is past tense, present and future.
It is either stuck in past tense, present, and future tense, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you have an example. Traveled, sitting. Okay. Now yesterday we have also done the definition of ism. What is ism?
Ism is noun.
Ism is a noun,
Yeah.
name of person,
Person,
place, thing, idea,
idea,
adjective, adverb, and more. We have done the person also, we have done the place example also, thing. This all is yesterday done. Now inshallah we're going to start with the next one, little bit explanation of ism, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. Now ism has four properties. Ism has how many properties?
Four.
Four properties. Ism has four properties. Let me give you the example. Look at this table. How many legs are they having?
Four.
Four legs, right? Four legs are there. Now, while looking to four legs, you can recognize what is this? It's a table, right? You can recognize. It's a table. While doing the same, when you will look at the ism, you will come to know about the four properties. At the same time, you're going to spot it, this is ism. Inshallah ta'ala. Now, one thing more important. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam alayhi salam, right? What he taught him? Ism. Names, right? What he taught him? Names. Names of what things? So inshallah we'll be also starting with ism. And now ism is divided into four categories. How many?
Four.
Four properties, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now four properties. Our first one is, you have to learn as I'm writing. Status. Second one, number.
Number.
Do write the notes. Gender. And type. Status, number, gender, type. How many properties are there of this?
Four.
Four. Which one?
Status, number, gender, type.
Type. Now, forget about these one. We'll do after this one. We're going to start with status, inshallah. Now, status is also more divided into three categories. How many?
Three.
First one, doer.
Doer.
Second one, detail.
Detail.
And third one, after of.
After all.
How many categories it's divided more?
Three.
First one was what?
Doer.
Doer. Second one? Detail.
Detail.
Third one?
After all.
After
All.
of. First, inshallah, we're going to do doer and detail. Tomorrow, inshallah, we're going to go after of. Now, let me give you the examples. You have to read it and do write the examples also. First one. I was eating Allah. What? Example, just write the example. Example of S. I was eating chocolate. First one example, what you have written? I was eating chocolates. Or you can write, I was eating too much chocolates. Second one, I was eating too much chocolates, I have written. Second, my teeth become began aching. Second one, my teeth became aching. Third one, my dentist gave me a root canal. My dentist gave me a root canal. 3 examples. Now focus. Who's the main character in this one story? Who is the main character in the story? I is the main character. In this one is I is the main character. In this one, who's the main character? The one who's talking about. Teeth is main character?
No,
What we are talking about what? About myself, right? I is the main character here because it was talking about I was eating chocolate. In the second one, my teeth became aching. My teeth. Whose teeth? My. So main character is my. And the third one, my dentist gave me a root canal. My dentist gave who? So who's the main character?
Me.
Me. Here I was eating too much chocolates. My teeth became aching. It was talking about myself. All the things are talking about who? About myself, about ourselves, right? So imagine you have any story, like it was talking about yourself. So there comes my, I, me. Now if instead of that one I'm gonna put my picture here, I'm gonna put my picture here at me, I'm gonna put my picture at me, at my, is there anything difference? Will be there any difference? No, of course this is, I'm talking about myself, my picture. If I'm gonna change my, I'm gonna put it here, my was eating too much chocolate. It is different? It will not make sense. Why? It doesn't make any sense. That is the thing. It doesn't make any sense. My, if I'm gonna bring it my here, my was eating too much chocolate, I teeth became aching. The next one person is saying, what is this going on? What is this? This is not the way. If I put my picture, that makes sense because it is talking about myself. But this one doesn't make sense, right? Right?
Yes.
So status is basically the thing. It is on it their spots, doesn't change, right? Now, status, the word I has a certain status, certain roles in a sentence. So we can use only in a certain way. Status is a way we can use only some way. Some as my and me. Status, what is a word doing in a sentence? Status what? Is a word doing in a sentence. Now, let me give you a short story and you have to figure out. Most important character. What is the most important character?
Me.
Me, the one we are talking about. Most important character is what? The one we are talking about. Most important character is the one who does something. The one is the doer. The one who is doing something is what? Is a doer. Doer is the one who is doing something, right? Now, again we come to I was eating too much chocolates. I was eating too much chocolates. What is doer? Here.
Eating.
Doer.
I.
It is the most important character, right? This is the most important character. Doer. Right? Now, short examples you have to tell me. Allah created the sky in the earth. Tell me the character. Here, most important character. Allah created the earth. Allah, right? Now, who is doer? Allah is the doer, right? Now, Milhan kicked Usman. Milhan is doer, right? Now, Usman kicked Milhan. Usman is the doer, right? Now, this was cleared. This one is cleared. Who is doer? The one
Who is doing the work?
doing something, right? That one is the main character. Now, doer is kind of status. It is kind of status. Now, status we have done with the doer. Now we'll come toward the second one. Which was the second one?
Detail.
Detail. Now, let me give you one more example. I ate lunch yesterday outside the house very quickly. I ate lunch yesterday outside the house very quickly. Now I'm going to ask the question from you. Who is the doer? I is the doer. What did I eat?
Lunch.
Lunch. Where did I eat it?
Outside the house.
Outside. When did I eat it? Yesterday. How did I eat it?
Quickly.
Quickly. What is this all? Detail. Doer is only one. I. Right? Now detail is I ate lunch yesterday outside the house very quickly. Now you come to know who's the doer? I is the doer. That is clear, right? So detail is what about you have to ask the question about yourself. You have to ask the questions to yourself like what, where, when, how. Then you come to know about what? Details. Now, there are two kinds of questions. One, you ask about the doer. Second is about detail. If you ask question, who teaches you Arabic or who teaches you grammar? This is question about what? Who teaches you Arabic or who teaches you grammar? This is question about what? Doer or detail? It's detail or doer? It's about doer. Who teaches you?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say I teaches you or you teaches me. About who? About doer. Now if I say what does your teacher teach you?
That's detail.
How detail?
Because the
What does? Now you have to explain.
yeah.
What you have to explain?
What you
What she teaches you. If you give when does she teaches you?
that's also detail.
If you say where does she teaches you?
That's also detail.
How does she teaches you?
Detail.
This all come where?
Detail.
At details. Like let me give you example. Milhan studied grammar for 10 minutes at home today. Again, Milhan studied grammar for 10 minutes at home today. Now, tell me doer.
Milhan.
Milhan. Now, tell me studied.
Study.
Hold on. Let me tell you. First, tell me this is doer. Tell me detail.
Detail.
Studied.
How studied? This is
10 minutes.
this is the main mistake, and this is good one. Studied what we have done yesterday. It is fa'il because ed is coming in it, right? Ed is coming. That means that's a past tense. It is fa'il. How can it come in noun? How can be it is? It can be is because ed is coming. That means it is in the past tense. It cannot be is. If it is not is, then it can't be a state. It can't be a status. It can be a status. No, because it is already we described past tense. It is fa'il, and we are not talking about fa'il here. We are talking about what? Ism. Ism, right? Now, grammar is what? Question about yourself. How long you are studying?
How long it is?
10 minutes? When you were studying?
Today.
Today. Where were you studying?
In the house.
What were you studying?
Grammar.
So these all the question. That means what is this? Details. Can you studied one? You can make a question?
No.
No. Of course no. The important question is who did the act? Who did the act means that's a doer. And all the other answers are coming in
Detail.
details. This one we have done inshallah today. Tomorrow inshallah we'll see the next one. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.